Are you sure?
Hi, Chris Frank here, host of your television show, Bill and Chris's Excellent Adventures, camping adventures that is.
On this lake, Little Millward Lake, it was the first time Chris and I camped here. Nice little lake. We did hike up to Millward Lake, which is a much bigger lake, and I would like to check it out and camp. It'd be nice to be able to get a canoe up in there.
Here we have today at Bill's wonderful campsite, the Hennessy Hammock. There's Bill, and Bill's going to tell us a little bit more about it.
Wow, g'day, Bill Shoup here, talking about the Hennessy Hammock tent. And I gotta tell you, I love this tent. I've been using this tent now for 5 years, I think, and I camp every month of the year, winter, spring, summer, and fall. I gotta tell you, it is the most comfortable sleep I've ever had camping. This is the actual water of the sky. This is how calm the lake is. Sky, landscape, water. Awesome.
Not often, but every once in a while, Chris and I will skidoo into remote places to go winter camping. Yoshi, every opportunity he gets, he wants to play, and he loves tugging on my mitts. We've gone through a few of them. Time to go for a hike and check out the area we're camping in. A little bushwhacking, and then we'll head out onto the ice and just check out the lake. Never camped here before, and we want to see if it's some place that we may come back to another time. And plus, Yoshi just loves to go in the bush. Now here I've sped up the video as we truck along the side of the lake checking things out. So I hope it worked out all right. Nice spot. Not sure if I'll ever go back here. Once again, Yoshi wants to play, play, play. And he'll go on like the Energizer Bunny. Back and forth, running around, pulling on my mitts. Yeah, he's a good boy.
You haven't dumped out that hot water, have you? Cool.
Now this is my typical winter camping setup. I have a 15 by 20 tarp. I have it zippered at both ends, and inside is my Hennessy hammock tent. I'm blocked from the wind, which is awesome. It gives me a place to change and stay inside if the weather gets bad. And Yoshi sleeps on that black bag there. That's what my sleeping bag comes in. Now this is Chris's setup. He's got an ice hut. He sleeps on a cot, and he's got a homemade wood stove in there to keep himself nice and toasty. In bad weather, we'll sit inside.
Sounds good.
Now, what was really cool about this evening, we sat out on the fire out on the lake, and my sister from Australia called me, and it was plus 35 degrees there, and it was minus 10, 15 degrees where we were. Now, this was Chris's bright idea, to sleep out on Lake Simcoe in a windstorm, and when the ice isn't actually frozen all the way across the lake. She was a tad bit windy. I was a little concerned the ice might break up, but there was lots of ice, but I'm just not big on it. But it was good, but the wind was blowing in. It broke my tent pole. Yoshi was not impressed with the wind, but it's a new adventure. We did it. I don't think I'll do it again. Not this way anyways.
Night night, Chrissy. We should have tied our tents together in case we drift apart in ice.
Camping on Lake Simcoe in a windstorm. Tent collapsing in.
Now, quite often when I'm canoeing rivers and creeks and stuff like that, I let Yoshi run along the shoreline, as he absolutely loves it. As you can see here, he ran into Mr. Porcupine.
Good boy, Yoshi. You're taking that nicely. And you got some in your mouth, don't you?
Yeah.
Adventures with Yoshi.
Yes. I think he was just curious and brushed up against it. He didn't actually try to bite into it. Well, there's Mr. Porcupine up in the tree. That's where I wish he would have been before Yoshi found him. So here you can see our camp set up. Chris is actually using a hammock tent because he knew it might rain and he didn't want to get wet. And this is chaga. You find it on white birch trees and you use it to make tea. I think I put a little bit too much in that pot. Yoshi kept a close eye on those two guys in case they decided to attack us. Now, I added this because my buddy Chris actually flew out to Winnipeg to ride with me for 3 days on my truck across Canada. And since he actually did camp with us, even though it was in the RV, I thought I'd add this. It was awesome.
Well, we have made it to Kenora from Falcon Beach. We had an excellent ride. It was a warm day, our hottest day yet. If you haven't been to Kenora, you've got to go see it. It is a beautiful place. We're sitting down having one of Marie's drinks. she's made us, and we're enjoying the day.
Now, when we stopped in July on our cross-country trip, Chris and I went camping at Lake Shoup again.
How's that for calmness? Hey, look at the reflection. We're just on some little lake that nobody ever goes to. This is my happy place, out camping with Yoshi and Chris. And I'm just relaxing, having my tea on Lake Shoup.
Please help us by liking, subscribing, sharing, and give us any comments you may have. Thank you.